Yo, 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 yo. We're back into the supermarket and we're going to have a lovely day. Last episode, I said, hey, I'm going to come back with $11,000. It's going to be great. Well, I got some changes, okay? I don't know what is going on with this game, but I feel like the more I try to save up, it literally feels like a treadmill. It's like it keeps you at like 5K. It's weird. Like, I think something is up with the customer base where, like, as you make more money, I don't know. It feels weird. I don't know. I don't know. But basically, I played, I don't know, 5 days, something like that. I don't even know, 5 days. And I got like nowhere. I'm at 6,500 bucks. I got a tip a long time ago. It's like 10, 15 episodes ago. I said, hey, disable theft in the settings and fire your bouncer guy. Well, I did that. So we're saving 100 bucks a day in employee costs. I can't really let go of anyone else. I'm not trying to clean up everything. We could try to transition to self-checkouts instead of Gary's. But, I mean, what? Do you want me to sell my soul or something? Like, I can't do that. So, we're in this spot where, I don't know, it's really hard to make money. So, we're going to do a couple days today, and I'm going to try to buy that expansion at the end of the episode. We need to save up to what? 11K? Let's see. Yeah, 11K. I've been saying that for like the last 10 episodes. I should know it by now. Like, I don't understand how it's even possible to do Section 9. Like, it's literally, like, you would have to play for like weeks to get to like 40K. Maybe I'm doing something wrong. I mean, I got some tips too. They're like, hey, make sure you go to the store, like the surrounding markets, and grab some stuff that's cheaper. Like, I get it, but that's an extraordinary amount of work to save a little bit of money on certain products. Like it does make sense to do it. Don't get me wrong, but I'd have to buy the vehicle to do that to be efficient anyway. It's like we're gonna try and be a little skimpy here. I will say something that I do that's probably overkill is the amount of stock that I keep in stock. Like, we're in a great spot with stock. That's something that I haven't let waver while I've been playing by myself. That sounds weird. But like, I don't know what to do, man. I want to buy the expansion. And I'm not trying to be like doom and gloom or anything, but like how much longer can I do this series where I just have this setup of the store? I just want to give you, for whatever reason, if you're watching this and you really like the supermarket stuff, first of all, what's up? Appreciate you. But second of all, I want to give you a fair warning that this series may end soon. And it's not that I don't like it. This is sick. I love doing this. But the progression is why I'm here, and we're just seeing less and less of it. Like, it's getting insanely what am I trying to say? It's taking insanely, let me just turn up my volume here. It's taking insanely long to get like basic stuff, man. And it's just not reasonable. Now, cart's full. That's gonna have to work. That's what we're gonna order for today. We still have 5,700 bucks. Let's see how much money we make. Usually we make 3,000 to 4,000 bucks per day. So let's see if we're at 9K at the end of the day. But if we're not at 9K, something is wrong. And I don't know if that's like a way, damn, that fell. I don't know if that's like a way, like there's some fancy math that's going into like how many customers go into your store. It's based off how much money you have. But I just have a feeling that is the case. It feels like the more money you save up, the harder it is to make progress. And I'm not saying this game is hard or anything like that. Like we're chilling. We're playing Supermarket Simulator. It's not that big of a deal. But it's just numbers don't really add up. Now, if you like this series and you're like, oh man, that sucks, this is going to end, I just want you to know that there are other games that involve stores or grocery stores. And I think if I did end this, like if you do see a final episode of this, does Melvin got this? He does not. Let me do. Oh, he does got it. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, sir. A little mix up there. There are other games that, have this theme. And I have one in particular that I actually really like. And I think whenever this ends, something will take its place very, very quickly. So don't stress about it. I mean, it is, maybe we'll come back and we'll revisit it when there's some updates and stuff, Like, I'm not trying to say I don't want to play this game anymore ever, but in terms of when I sit down and I want to make a supermarket simulator episode, I've been playing this game for 3 hours already. You know what I mean? Like, I don't have time to play this game for 4 hours to make an episode of Supermarket Simulator. So, just fair warning, that's happening, and I'm not really sure what's going on, but it's rough. We're in a rough situation. I'm gonna try and get a couple more episodes though of this, and I'm the one making these episodes, so of course I think it's a big deal. I'm, oh, dude, I'm sorry if the series ends, yada yada yada. Chances are no one cares, and I understand that, and that's okay. I wouldn't expect anyone to care about my stupid Supermarket Simulator YouTube video. But if you do like this, I just want to be transparent, But I'm telling you, man. Imagine we started a new we keep the shit city moniker, and we start a new grocery store somewhere in a different game. That would be fun, wouldn't it? We could start over. Yeah, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. So don't worry. I have other ideas for series 2. Like I actually have like a few games that I am like itching to play. Dude, it's 9 o'clock, right? Customers are trickling out. We're only at 7,500. Do you see what I'm talking about? And then here's what's going to happen. Tomorrow's going to happen. I mean, there's still quite a few. We'll probably get to 8K, something like that. But tomorrow's going to happen. What are you doing? Are you just leaving without... Did she pay for that? I don't know. Yeah, we're at 7,700. Here's what's going to happen. Tomorrow, we're going to have to pay our employee costs. We're going to have to pay bills. And we're going to have to order a product. And we're going to be back to the same thing, dude. So I don't know, man. I can complain about this all day, but I just feel like the economics... Maybe I'm just playing the game wrong. But, like, other than driving around and picking up stuff and or, like, buying stuff myself and then coming back to the store and, putting in all that effort to do it that way, like, what else is there to do? Do I have too many cashiers? Even if I fired all my employees and did everything myself, which I don't think is possible, by the way. Can you imagine checking out all these people and trying to keep anything stocked? It's literally impossible. There's no way you could do that. But even if I did that, like I what am I getting? Plus $1,000 every day? That's nuking all employee costs. That makes no sense. I don't know. And I'm a little resistant on getting a loan, because just getting a loan to expand the store for fee. You know what? And I will say this too. If it was like this hard to upgrade your store and Section 8 was like a bigger section, I would think that was worth it. But the fact that it's all 4x4 meters, that seems a little lazy to me. It seems like whoever made this game hasn't played it this far. And maybe they haven't, and that's okay. But like, Mr. Supermarket Simulator developer, sir, you're when you get to this point in the game, it doesn't make sense. So I you know what? As I'm talking it through, it's just shit city grocer. It doesn't have much time. I'll tell you that. I mean, we scratched and clawed and we got to 8,500, which is, it's not bad. Like I was saying, watch us get to 9K. And you know what I will say? It is entirely possible that I am playing the game incorrectly. It is possible. Thanks for shopping, little guy. Appreciate you. And if look at this, profit, income is only $3,700. I mean, maybe I should lower all my prices so people buy more. That doesn't make sense, though. I'm already spending so much money on stuff. You get what I'm saying? Like, it just feels like there's an impossible treadmill. Let's do another day where we don't really order a lot. We'll order minimal. What are we doing here? What are we doing? Bills. That's what we're doing. We didn't even pay bills yesterday. Oh my gosh, dude. Let's do pricing. But like, it's not that like it's not that I don't like a little resistance in my video games. Like, don't get me wrong. And by the way, everything is going down constantly. I will say the amount of profit we're making is disgusting on everything. There's some stuff that we make a lot, but most of the shit we like barely make a profit on. And maybe that's the issue. And when it goes up, I'm telling you, man, it barely goes up. Maybe I'm just salty. I don't know. But yeah, like, again, I don't mind a little difficulty in games. One of my favorite games is Escape from Tarkov. That game is brutal. But when you progress in it, you progress a proper amount. And that is something that this game, unfortunately, I mean, in the beginning, it was phenomenal. I really think the pacing in the beginning of the game is great. But the math and the customers, and it just doesn't make sense. How do you fix it? I don't know. I'm not a developer. Dude, it's so much. I don't want to buy that. That's so expensive. You know what I mean? Like what am I supposed to do here? I guess we'll buy it. I don't know. I can't run out, right? But we're going to try and get this last upgrade, though. Not last upgrade. I'm not saying that this is going to be like the final thing we do. I'm not saying this is going to be the final episode. In fact, I'll tell you it's not going to be the final episode. But, we might be 3 or 4 episodes away. I'm just being honest with you. Do you care? Probably not. And if that's the case, then that's great. You're not going to be too affected by it then. But, if you do care, like you deserve to know that. But we'll see. But I can promise you that something will come after this and it will be the same vibe. I guarantee you. Because I've already played it and I already like it. And I'm not trying to like compare the two video games or anything like that. I'm not concerned with that. Like, we're at 6,500. I feel like we literally started like 55 yesterday. And I resisted buying a lot of stuff too. I don't know, man. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to finish the day today. We're at 13 minutes in the episode. We're going to finish the day today. And then tomorrow, we're going to do it. We're not going to buy anything. We're just going to pay bills and employee costs. And if we run out of something, we run out of it. But I need to get this upgrade, And maybe I should have done that today. I don't think we would have gotten to 11K today anyway. Wholesale offer? You buy a lot of honey. Holy shit. Hell yeah. We still have some too. Cool. Sorry, I get the hiccups right now. But yeah, something else will come after this. I promise. Don't worry. And it will just take I have like a little routine going where I upload certain stuff at certain days. And it will just take the place of this game, basically. But you'll know it's the final episode. That will be the gimmick of it. And then yeah, we'll do a new game. It's got to end someday, right? Like, I just didn't think it would end this early. I will say, like, a couple episodes ago, I was talking about, episode 30. I can't believe we've done this many episodes and stuff, and I still agree with that. But in terms of progression, I don't know. I just imagine like a really big supermarket. This is not big enough, in my opinion. And I think that's why I'm a little frustrated, is because I invested a lot of time into this game, and I feel like it didn't reward me back. You know what I mean? Like that. I think that's the key of what I'm frustrated with. Like you'd think that there would be dopamine upgrades throughout the game, but it feels like a huge grind fest when you get to this spot. And I know there's stuff I could do. I could drive around and I could save up for like right now. I could probably buy the sedan, and I could drive around and I could do stuff. And I don't know. Maybe I still will. I don't know. But like, I feel like doing what I'm doing right now, I should still be making progress. You know? Like, why am I on a treadmill right now? And it might not look like it too, because I just jumped in when the video started. But I want to remind you that I played for like 2.5 hours before I hit record, and I made like 5K. I don't know. I just think the progression is pretty slow. And again, maybe I have too many employees, yada, yada, yada. Feel free to let me know if you think that there's a piece of the puzzle that I'm missing. But I think it's more just the game just doesn't progress fast enough for me, and especially for the type of videos that I'm making, I can't just have like 3 or 4 episodes in a row of me doing nothing new. Like that, that sounds insane to me that someone would watch that, and you shouldn't watch that. Customers waiting for help. I got it, dude. How you doing, man? Let me just put the waters in the bag because you can't handle that. Have a great day. Sorry, I'm a little salty right now. So we're done with our truck. We're at 86.22, and it is 5:30. I mean, we've only made what, $1,000. So we need like 2.5K more. Something's too expensive for you? Well, how the fuck am I supposed to pay my bills, ma'am? But yeah, I even, I wasn't happy with the amount that I was making. So you know what? And I will say too, like, I'm not salty that we disabled theft and we got rid of the bouncer. It really didn't add that much to the game. Like we just heard someone yell every so often, and the security guard would beat the shit out of him. So it's not that big of a deal. But I'm just saying, I did do something to try and accelerate the profit, and yes, it's only $100 a day, but yeah, I'm trying here, dude. Like, but it just feels like that treadmill, like I'm saying. But enough about that. So we're at 9,000. It's 7:30, so we might get to like 10K today. Let's do some more carrots here. Let's help them restock a little bit. And I have a feeling after today, or after tonight, we're going to be in a position where we have, like, nothing. What was that guy mad about? I don't really care. I'm going to be honest with you, dude. Just stay mad. I'm like, my store isn't being successful. What is happening? And then someone complains about something. I'm like, I don't really care. Well, maybe that's why my store isn't doing good. Because I'm not listening to their... You think that's the problem? Is everybody is complaining that stuff is too expensive? And is that the game's way of telling me to make stuff cheaper and I'll make more money? That just doesn't make sense to me, dude. I don't know. Let Melvin handle that. I don't know. I will say we're at 10K pretty much. So that's cool. I am happy. Am I lagging a little? I might be lagging a little bit. My computer's like trying to update. It's like freaking out, dude. I was rendering a video and like my whole computer is like freezing. I have a pretty decent computer too, so I'm not really sure. Like, I'm not like a computer guy, so I don't really know how to diagnose stuff like that. So my way of fixing computer problems is to just continue using my computer, and hoping the issue goes away. Anyone else like that? Just me? All right. Yeah, 10K. I will say we are pretty much at 11K. I think we will be at 11K. Maybe did I talk too soon? I don't even know anymore, man. We didn't really buy that much product today. That's something else. Like, I know I keep a crazy amount of product in the back room, but the wholesale offers, like, they isn't that an incentive to keep lots of product? Like, I feel like the game is telling me to do that, you know? Like, how am I not gonna uh try to stockpile stuff when the game is literally telling me, oh, here's a wholesale offer? So I feel like that doesn't make sense, you know? I'm just trying to see what I'm doing wrong. And I think about that when I play by myself and I'm trying to, make a little progress before the next episode. And every time I think about it, I'm like, well, I don't know what I'm doing wrong. Like, I can't think of anything I'm doing wrong. And it's very frustrating. Like, well, what's going on then? What's the deal? But I will say, all in all, I do really enjoy playing this game still. I know I'm complaining, but it's still a vibe. Let's stock this last tomato. And you know what? I think maybe we'll do like 21 minutes. That's a really short episode. I would hate to do that. I try, in my mind, I just try to keep like 30 minutes. That's kind of the guy. Usually I go over it. Sometimes I go over it by a lot. We could buy the store upgrade tomorrow. Actually, we won't be able to, will we? Because of employee costs. Let's fire all of our employees so we could get the store upgrade. Just kidding. Maybe we'll take out a small loan. Just something small. We could probably pay it back in like a day or so. Bang. Yeah, we'll take out the $2,000 loan real quick. Tomorrow. Wait for this guy to get out of here. Alrighty. I mean, we made $2,800, but it's because income. See, like yesterday's income, it said $3,400, and then today's it said $4,800. Is it me or is that like crazy range? I don't know, man. Let's take this loan here. Honestly, it doesn't really matter because we're going to pay it off soon. We got an achievement for taking... Has it been that long since I took a loan? I guess I was scared to do that. And we've been having these financial problems for a while, too. Because when I took the loans to do a big expansion a long time ago, dude, I was stuck for like days in the game. Look at this. Lemon's just completely crashed. That's annoying. Went down like $5, by the way. And then let me guess, sugar is going to go up by like 5 cents. Nice, dude. Appreciate that. I do feel like if I could somehow look at a graph, to track our total prices, I bet you our products in general have gone down. Like everything has gone down. It's like the economy sucks in this game world. Okay, so I think it's time. Let's pay our bills. Nope. Bills. Boom. Boom. We have 12.4. Finally, it's time. We have purchased it. And, dude, it's nothing, man. I mean, we knew it was going to be 4x4, but you're telling me I paid 11,000. I saved up for days and days and days and days to do this? You got to be kidding me, brother. You got to be kidding me, right, meow? That's nothing, man. How do I want to do this, I wonder? Maybe this could be like cleaning stuff over here? See, I love like organizing the store. I really do. It is so much fun to me, man. The problem is I can't fucking do that. Excuse my French. Let's go. Whoa, dude. That's talent. Slide this down here. Just for now. I did it wrong. I focus so hard when I do this, man. Just, I know this isn't permanent. This isn't permanent. You know what? Let's do this. Hold on. Nice, dude. Appreciate you. Here's our cleaning section right here. It's terrible, man. We can put this a little tighter right here. Boom. We have to move our cleaning sign. Something like this. Okay. We're going to need light. Do we have any lights left over? We do. We're going to have to paint this shit too. That should be plenty, honestly. And then let's grab the paint that we have. We'll probably have to buy another paint. What is this? Oh, I gotta paint the wall too, brother. Oh my gosh. I just got an achievement for painting 30 walls. Let's buy another paint. I should have just left the walls yellow, because we would have saved so much money. I mean, we wouldn't have saved like a ton, but... Is it this one? I certainly hope so. You know, as I'm doing this, I just want to give you a fair warning. I think next episode could be the last one. Dude, the next store expand. I mean, and listen, we could next episode. We'll get maybe like the next license. I could do some stuff. I could make this a little bit of room work. Maybe I'll do a couple freezers over here. I don't know, man. I do like the gray walls. That yellow would have pissed me off. Just be prepared if next episode is the final. Okay. I just want to put it out there. It might not be, but if it is, I just want you to know. It is cool though that our storefront has got a little bigger. That is cool. But it just like we had to take out a loan just to eke out enough to fucking do that. And we didn't order any products yesterday. All right, we ordered very little. We're very low on a lot of stuff. So I'm not a happy camper, but it's just because I like playing this game so much. Well, if the next episode is the final one for Supermarket Simulator, I look forward to seeing you, and we'll at least do one more. I can promise you that. I can't promise you much more than that, but we'll do at least one more. And hey, I'll see you then, dude. I appreciate you looking at my store, dude. We got a little expansion, a little something. We'll take it. See ya.